would you like to register the other church for the webcast, or...?
Yeah, give us the tracking number because it hasn't turned up in the office here, and we need to be able to show...
Basically, it'll go... First of all, we'll have Mr Howard there. He will speak for 20 minutes.
Could you just put in my diary 10:30 tonight, late line, up at Senate?
I'm really keen if I can touch base with Susan. I mean, ACL runs conferences which have maximum impact for raising the profile of the Christian constituency. So we were thinking, what's the biggest thing that we could possibly do? And I had this idea, why don't we get both Kevin Rudd and John Howard and webcast it to the whole nation, but particularly aiming at the churches. So how many churches we've got logging in and registered now?
We've got 705.
Yep.
701 are approved, and just having a look, we've got 29 that haven't logged in since registration. So we're sitting at about 95%.
Really? So how many?
Yeah.
So that's only what, 60 churches that haven't confirmed?
Yeah, about that.
Gee, that's fantastic.
It's pretty good.
Keep at it. How many? Oh, look at that.
and
busy.
And a couple to go.
Fantastic.
So it's going well.
Mate, I'll leave you to it.
Okay, cheers.
My understanding, it's the first time it's ever been done in the world like this, and it's one of the probably biggest Christian events the country's seen. It's amazing. So just a small, simple idea, and it's turned into today. It's actually happening, and I can't believe it's starting soon.
Yep. Right.
So that's it.
It was the first time that the technology of webcasting had been used to reach a constituency like this, and I think that the secular world was actually blown away with the fact that the church was first to actually make this breakthrough. And I think that's good, because I think Christians should be out there in the lead.
Well, it's about 5 to 5, and we're meeting these VIPs in front of Parliament House at about 5:10. Just got to make sure that they get signed in time by 5:20, and if they're late, unfortunately, they're going to probably miss out. Well, we've got most of the main line denominational leaders coming, including the Orthodox and Serbian, the Pentecostal, the Baptist, all the evangelical. Plus we've got the main Catholic leaders there as well. But the pickup rate has been phenomenal across all denominations. So we're really impressed with how much the Christian church out there wants to actually hear these two leaders say something. Have you got the correct order of the questions and the titles? Okay. Michael, it's David. Can you read me? He's actually early. He's early.
Quite the PM is.
Yeah. He can actually mingle for a couple of minutes. Okay. Michael, it's David. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, the PM has just arrived. He's arrived early than we expected.
Watch the step and another step.
Well, good evening again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back live to the National Press Club in Canberra for the official start of federal election 2007, Make It Count.
And like Lyle, I'd like to extend my great thanks too to those many people out there who are watching this in so many different parts of Australia, over 700 as Lyle said. We estimate, and my staff keep telling me that I'm too conservative, but we estimate that that means it's at least 80,000 to 100,000 people who are viewing the presentations tonight. And speaking first, of course, will be the Prime Minister, the Honourable John Howard.
Well, thank you very much, Jim. My fellow Australians, I think this is a wonderful initiative of the Australian Christian Lobby, and I think it's a magnificent opportunity for me to address very directly to the Christian community of Australia issues that are important to me as an individual and also important to me as Prime Minister and leader of the Liberal Party.
And I thank the Australian Christian Lobby for making the effort and investing in the time and the technology to make it possible for us to speak to people right across this great country of ours tonight. I think, as a country, we should be proud and unapologetically proud of the Christian heritage which has shaped so much of contemporary Australia.
Well, Mr. Rudd, thank you very much for your time. I know we're not into the campaign yet, but I know that you're working
Yes,
at a
we
million
are.
miles an hour.
Where you been, Jim?
I think politicians are always interested in votes, they're always interested in numbers, and this displays an incredible amount of numbers behind a particular way of seeing life and viewing life. So
I think it's important to see that politicians, both political parties, are saying the church is important. Major step in Australian politics.
I think it's a brilliant opportunity to hear from both the Prime Minister and the alternative Prime Minister just some of their views, particularly in relation to Christian issues and the way they govern the country in a way that's consistent with Christian values.
And to be able to ask the questions that are the questions of our people, their concerns, and express that, listen to their views, listen to the spirit in which they speak. It's a great honour to be here and a great opportunity.
I think it's a great thing for the Christian church to be a voice within society, and I think Jim Wallace and the ACL have done a phenomenal job getting everyone here tonight. I love the diversity.
I think we're really seeing now through the Australian Christian Lobby an ability for Christians to actually bring Christian influence logically and professionally into the political domain. And there's no doubt at all that that sort of influence will have a lasting effect on the national character. It's a necessary part of our Great Commission to go out and win the world for Christ. And I hope that Christians everywhere will see this as important, that churches will continue to support it, and that politicians working in there, championing things on our behalf, will feel this real influence and real support of the Christian constituency through it.